Welcome to the Sports Frenzy!
Welcome, everybody, to the Picks Edition. I got a very exciting show for everybody. I have a very special guest for everybody this week. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Cole! Holy cow!
Special guest, what?
Welcome to the show, Tim.
That's the coach to you.
Well, welcome to the show.
You talked this week, that's amazing.
So, did you have a very restful Sunday, Tim?
Why, did I miss something?
The recap show.
What recap show?
The one on Sunday.
Filming that now?
No, you're a little late.
Wait a minute. How long have you been asleep for? What year is this?
It's 2013.
Oh, man.
You've been sleeping for about 4 or 5 days now, Tim.
I don't know what happened. I guess I don't know. I was sick.
You were sick. Okay.
I fell asleep, and the show must go on.
That's
And it
right.
did. Without me. That was what it would be like if I quit, you know, or if I wasn't on the show anymore.
Don't do it. Don't even joke about it. I won't lie. It is weird doing the show by myself.
It's awesome. The things we do are amazing. People love it, and I love it. There's no way I'm not going anywhere. Anywhere.
It is very weird doing the show by yourself.
It was very weird watching the show with just you.
Yeah.
You were very tired, and you looked very demented in the video.
Well, I was tired because I'd been outside working in the yard for the past 2 days, so I was a little sunburned, a little tired, a little heat exhausted. And then to have to do it by myself, I felt like I was talking to myself. Was you?
Well, you were.
This is true. And then you informed me that I looked demented, which I don't understand why I look demented.
Except, like, if you go back and watch the video again, and too bad we can't do, like, flashbacks on the show right here. It'd be fun to do that sometime. But if you look at it, you get real close to the camera at times, and you're opening your eyes with, like, as wide as you can.
I got no answers.
You know, when you don't have your partner there to help, keep the commentary and stuff going, you just do what you can to keep things going. And
well, I think the reason I was a little closer is because I'm used to having both you and I on the couch.
Right, you have to pan out a little more when I'm sitting on the couch in my...
Yeah, so when it was just me, I think I was more panned in. So.
Yeah, you were closer to your computer, panned in more, so... Yeah, it looked a little different. You looked a little different. But, yeah, I don't know. Next time you could have, put me there and then faked my voice. So you would have really been having a conversation with yourself.
Well, the next time I tell you what, you're sick and you miss, I will do that. I will put you in here and I'll be like, oh, and the Red Wings won yesterday 2-1.
when I had to fly solo, it was because you were on vacation or something. But not only that, it was like the final recap show of the season, so it was no big deal.
Yeah.
You were trying to carry the show by yourself, and you did a good job, man. You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Well, I tried. So, well, I got trivia this week, and
boy.
you love your trivia, don't you, Tim?
I don't know. I was horrible on it last week, so we'll see how I do this week.
Okay, well, you got your pad and paper there, Tim?
I do.
Okay, here we go. This trivia is going to be on the NBA draft.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
We're in trouble.
I think you're in big trouble this week. But here we go.
Whoa. Did you know any of these?
I took educated guesses.
And how'd you do?
Well, the questions I got them from, there were 10 questions, and you actually had to click on them. I got 2 out of the 10 right. So
All right.
I got a failing grade, but hey, it's just for fun anyways, so who cares?
So are we all 10?
No, we're only doing 4.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If we did all 10, we'd be here for 4 hours, so. But anyways, here we go. NBA draft trivia. Who was the number 1 draft pick in 1992? Was it A, Joe Smith, B, Tim Duncan, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'll think about that one.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you're going to beat them anyways at the end of the show.
That's right. So, next. True or false? The Boston Celtics drafted Larry Bird in the 1978 draft after his junior year, and Bird stayed in school for his senior year. True or false?
I know that one.
Oh.
You're not going to fool me on that one.
I put that one in there especially for you because I know how much of a Larry Bird fan
Yes,
you are.
I know this one. I could give you the history on that one right now.
Oh boy. Next, which team won the first NBA draft lottery? Was it A, the Pistons, B, the Knicks, C, the Lakers, or D, the Bucks?
Ooh, man.
And our last question. Since 1966, which of these teams has had the most number 1 overall draft pick? Was it A, the Clippers, B, the Rockets, C, the Magic, or D, the Bulls?
Alright.
And we'll give you the answers at the end of the show. But
Yeah, I got pretty much at this point to hear the questions again because I have the only one I have really put an answer down for that I really know for sure is the Larry Bird question.
oh man. And we have exciting news here at Sports Frenzy.
We do? What do we got?
Apparently the Gnomes have decided to start producing more gnomes.
We have a gnome family?
We have a gnome family going.
What the heck?
They're taking over.
Wait a minute. There's 3 now?
There's 3 gnomes.
Oh my gosh. Madness. I think the gnomes are trying to take over the show.
They are. One day you won't see Tim and I sitting here. You'll just see him. And
You never know.
him.
Might be an all-gnome show with us just talking. You never know. We do crazy things like that.
That might actually be kind of entertaining, actually. Hi,
You know,
I'm Jamie. And I'm Tim.
we can do it. Trust me.
And this is the baby.
It could be the season finale or something. I don't know.
Might be interesting.
Oh,
But let's get into these picks.
things are getting closer to the end, believe it or not, folks. Season 3.0 is almost over.
This is true.
Except for the summer edition specials and things like that. But,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the actual season is almost done. What a season it's been.
It has. And just to let everybody out there know, we are already working on season 4.0.
Oh, gosh, yes. We can never be prepared for the next season.
That's right. Tim and I have both agreed that we have to keep making this bigger and better and more elaborate.
Because it's what you guys want, you know, and we want to keep it special, so we want to keep it special for the fans who are special to us, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. But let's get into picks.
All right, let's get to some picks. What we got going on this week?
NHL playoff hockey.
Oh, yeah, playoff action time.
Yes.
Where do we currently stand in some of this playoff action, Rose?
Oh, boy. Well, the NHL, I believe we're down to 8 teams, I believe.
Wow.
We're winding down real quick here.
I bet we're going to cover that later in the show, aren't we?
Oh, you know it.
All right, well, let's get to the picks of the 2 teams we have this week.
Okay, here we go. We have the 25-17-6 Ottawa Senators versus the 36-12 Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins lead this series 3-1.
3 games to 1. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
That is who I also have. Next, the 24-16-8 Detroit Red Wings versus the 36-7-5 Chicago Blackhawks. The Red Wings lead this series 2-1.
Woohoo! Go Red Wings!
Go Red Wings.
You know what? This is a 3-point bonus game.
It is!
And I've got the Wings.
I also have the Wings. Minor League Baseball. The 15-32 Toledo Mud Hens versus the 17-30 Braves.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't write down where are the Braves from. I didn't write it down.
Gwinnett.
Gwinnett, thank you. Gwinnett Braves.
Gwinnett. It's a Gwinett. So Gwinnett. Gwinnett.
I'm unfortunately going to go with the Braves because the Mud Hens are struggling bad this year.
17-30.
Yep.
15-32.
Yep.
15-32. I'm going to have to agree with you, my friend. The Mud Hens are struggling this year, unfortunately. I am going to go with the Braves as well. I hope they prove us wrong, of course. But
Yeah. Yep, I agree, but I don't have high hopes for them right now. Major League Baseball. The 23-24 Philadelphia Phillies versus the 24-23 Washington Nationals.
Wow, you're not hearing that wrong, folks.
That's right, they are 1 game difference. And for my father, I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
And for my grandmother, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies.
28-18 Atlanta Braves versus the 17-27 New York Mets. I have the Braves.
And I have the Braves as well.
28-18 Pittsburgh Pirates versus the 18-27 Milwaukee Brewers. And again, I'm going with Pittsburgh.
And again, I am going with Pittsburgh.
29-16, St. Louis Cardinals versus the 19-26 LA Schoonover Dodgers. And I'm going with the Cardinals. Sorry, Schoonover.
Well, Roger Schoonover, I'm going to go with the Cardinals as well. Sorry, Scooney, but your Dodgers aren't doing so good right now.
This is true. 18-20.
He is a diehard. So.
He is. He would go with them regardless of their record.
He's a diehard. He listens to their games on internet radio.
This is true.
When they're not on TV, he listens to them. That's how much of a diehard Scooney is.
This is true.
And props to Schoonover.
He's loyal.
He is loyal.
18-25, Minnesota Twins versus the 25-19 Detroit Tigers. Go Tigers for me.
Go Tigers. Roar.
That was scary. 26-19, Cleveland Indians versus the 28-19 Boston Red Sox. And I have to go with Boston on this one.
26-19, 28. Yeah, I'm going to go with Boston on that one as well.
28-8.
I have to ask a question real quick, going back to the Tigers.
Uh-huh.
Are you old enough to remember when the Tigers used to be on, like, I think it was like Channel 4 or something like that, and they'd win, and there'd be like the tiger and the logo, and he'd be like swinging the baseball back and batting roaring, and then if they lost that night, he'd have like a medicine thing on top of his head, and he'd be like meowing like a kitty cat. Do you remember those days?
No, I think that was that was probably back in the 90s they were doing that.
Yeah, it would have been at Old Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, I don't think I really watched the Tigers back then.
Okay, that was cool. I think I put that on the blog once. I might have to find those and put them on the blog again.
Yeah, that would be cool to see that. We'll
Still did that because that was a cool thing. It looked really cool.
Kind of funny too, but I guess back in the 90s though, the Tigers really didn't have much. Probably it's more the meowing and not the roaring. Back in the 90s.
I think there was a lot more meowing than there was roaring.
Yeah, I don't remember the Tigers being good in the 90s. So, 28-18.
Right. I said Boston Red Sox as well, didn't I?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
28-18, New York Yankees versus the 24-20.
What was that again?
28-18.
28-18.
Yankees.
Yankees.
Yep. And the 24-22 Tampa Bay Rays. And I hate the Yankees, so I'm going with the Rays.
I'm getting comfortable with that belt, so I'm going to go with the hated Yankees.
Oh, man. If everybody is curious, because I didn't say it, Tim did win the title belt last week, so...
Well, you really couldn't say much since I was sleeping, so...
Well, I guess I could have thrown it on dummy Tim here, so... 21-24.
That would have been funny. The winner this week is me, but I'm not here to represent, so we're just going to set the belt here.
That's right. Bloop. It would have looked like this. Here, Tim won it. Okay. 21-24, San Diego Padres versus
21-24.
Yep. And the 26-21 Arizona Diamondbacks. I got to go with the Diamondbacks on this one.
Yeah, I think I'm going Diamondbacks too. Arizona, warm, probably nice, and I'll go with that.
Yeah. 18-27, Chicago Cubs versus the 29-18 Cincinnati Reds. And I'm going with Cincinnati on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Reds also.
WNBA. That's right, we cover it all. What?
WNBA, huh?
Yep.
Well, we're just breaking out all of it this week, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. And because this is the start of this season here, let me double check this real quick. I don't think...
Tulsa Shock.
Huh?
The Tulsa Shock.
Yep. I don't know. I didn't make the names of them.
Well, at one time, the Tulsa Shock used to be... Didn't they used to be the Detroit Shock?
I think they did. I don't even know if Detroit...
Yeah. Then before they left Detroit.
Yep. I don't have any records either for any of these teams since it's the first...
Season just started.
Yeah. So it's...
Oh, here we go with these wonderful names again.
Yeah, so good luck, everybody. Here we go. The 0-0 Tulsa Shock versus the 0-0 Atlanta Dream.
No, you did that wrong. Remember how we did it last year?
No. Refresh
The
my memory.
Atlanta Dream.
Oh, yes. The Atlanta Dream.
Not making fun of the sport of girls basketball. I'm making fun of these stupid names.
Yep.
They couldn't come up with better names, and they want people to take women's basketball serious and give them some serious names.
Yeah.
Atlanta Dream, really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with the Dream.
I am going to go with the Shock, because it sounds like a shock. And they're a former Detroit team, and when they were in Detroit, they were actually better than the Pistons, so...
It's true. It doesn't take much, though. Next, we have the Indiana...
Indiana cough?
Fever. I'm sick. I have the fever.
What's their record?
0-0.
Huh.
And next we have the 0-0 San Antonio Silver Star. I feel like we need some
San Antonio Silver Stars.
Silver Star, yes.
Sounds to me like I don't know, like a secret force or Alright, call in the San Antonio Silver Stars.
I'm going with the Silver Star.
Alright, we'll keep it interesting. I'm gonna go with the Indiana Fever.
Because you were sick this past week.
Everything is, well, not only that, but, you know, Indiana has a lot of great basketball stuff, so I'm assuming their girls basketball team is good, too.
Well, we shall see. NBA playoff action.
Oh, yes.
We are down to 4 teams. The 58-24 San Antonio Spurs versus the 56-26 Memphis Grizzlies. The Spurs are up 2-0. And I am going with the Spurs.
Yes, you know, the Grizzlies, they played a heck of a game. They had a heck of a series. I don't think they were predicted to go as far as they've gone now, so they've had a great season. But San Antonio's got the years of experience, so I'm going with San Antonio.
49-32 Indiana Pacers versus the 66-16 Miami Heat. The Miami Heat lead 1-0. That loss, though, they barely won, the Heat. They won by 1 point in overtime, and as I'm sure many of you have heard, it was a layup by LeBron James. I
haven't really watched that move yet, and it was in overtime.
Yeah.
Pacers tied it up at the end of regulation, so... and I watched up to that point, then I had to go to bed because of work. Yeah, so I'm going with the Pacers. And this is going to be a heck of a series, guys. I recommend anybody watch this because there's a lot of heat going on right now in this game.
Oh, and that is your last 3-point bonus game.
Good series. I'm expecting a good series out of this.
Oh, yeah. I also have the Pacers. Oh, Tim, need your help.
What do we got?
Arena.
Oh, we got Arena Football.
Football. All right, we have the 4 and 5 Iowa Barnstormers versus the 8 and 1 Arizona Rattlers. See, they give these guys cool names, but the WNBA, they give them the worst names ever. I have the Rattlers.
I have the Rattlers as well.
The 6 and 3 Spokane Shock versus the 4 and 4 San Antonio Talons. I'm going with the Shock on this one.
I'm going to go with the Shock as well.
And our last arena football game, our favorite one to say, the 4 and 4 Philadelphia Soul versus the 6 and 3 Tampa Bay Storm. I'm going with the Storm.
4 and 4 and 6 and 3. I'm going to go with the Storm as well.
Ooh! NASCAR! Roll it! Oh, man.
I know, right? Oh, well. You know, the music's always cool. A couple of cool songs to lead us into summer, I guess.
Man.
I know, right?
Gosh darn it.
Look up. We'll have a little NASCAR spot here real quick. We'll put you on the spot. We'll look up who the poll leaders are already.
Ooh.
This is our little NASCAR spot to replace the actual race this week. We're going to look up and see who the top 5 are in the polls right now.
We have. Number 1 is Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
I believe I have the right thing. NASCAR Sprint Cup standings.
Yes, that should be it.
Okay. Yes, Jimmy Johnson is number 1. Number 2 is...
Does it show the points? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give the points too. Jimmy Johnson has 423 points. Carl Edwards has 379. Matt Kenseth has 364. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has 359. And number 5 coming in, we have Clint Boyer, however you say his name. I'm terribly sorry.
Do you get Bowen or Bowen or something like that?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
He's number 5 anyway, so.
Yeah, he has 349 points.
Now that also shows how much money they actually made, right?
Yes.
How much their money is right now. But anyway, that part doesn't matter. You guys can look that part up because it's confusing. But where's our boy rank right now?
Kyle Busch is at number 8 with 325 points. And we'll see where our other boy is there. Still looking. Where is he? I maybe passed him.
He might be down.
There he is. He's number 18. Kurt Busch is 18 with 262.
Oh, well, that ain't so bad.
No.
Number 8 and number 18. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah. Well, just for fun fact for everybody out there, Jimmy Johnson has made $4,368,000. Yeah, just a little bit, a little chump change for him there. You know?
Just a little money for racing around a track. And
going round and around and around.
Yeah, a little bit of money there. Not very much at all, really. He's got a lot more to make yet.
Yep.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
This is true. We have, I got some other...
You'll be all right as long as you're not crashing into walls or other cars or...
Yep. I got some other info here. Brian Urlacher of the Chicago Bears is retiring from the NFL after 13 seasons.
After being go, basically.
Yeah.
He either figured out that nobody else wanted to pick him up, or he just up and decided he didn't want to play for anybody else.
Yep. Also in NFL news,
Has he had his retirement speech yet?
I don't believe so. I know he tweeted about it.
Yeah, we'll post that as soon as we see something out because it should be interesting.
Yep. Also in NFL news, our good old former Michigan Wolverine Charles Woodson has signed a 1-year contract with the Oakland Raiders. This was his original team that I believe drafted him. The deal is worth a maximum of $4.3 million and includes a $700,000 signing bonus.
Oh, really? And that's who he was drafted by?
I believe originally, yes.
So I wonder if he just did a 1-year deal so he could retire with them, or...
Not sure. I would definitely think probably is what?
So there's a nice chunk of change to come back to.
Yeah, I know, right?
Play another year. Where is he coming from? Was he a free agent?
Yeah, he's a free agent coming from the Packers.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. I would think when he, I'm sure he'll go in the Hall of Fame, but I'm sure whenever he does, he'll go in with the Packers because he won the Super Bowl with the Packers. So, also in NFL news, the Detroit Lions are expected to create and operate a new bowl game at Ford Field starting in 2014, which would eliminate the Little Caesars Pizza Bowl after this season.
What?
Sources said...
No more Caesars Pizza Bowl?
Nope.
Wow. What are they going to create?
The sources said Tuesday the Lions are in negotiation with the Big Ten to have a big team annually in the new bowl game in Detroit. Sources said the Big Ten opponent would no longer be from the Mid-America Conference. A source said a team from the ACC is most likely opponent for the Big Ten, sources said.
Oh. So what's going to happen to the Little Caesar Bowl?
It's no longer...
Does it exist at all, or will somebody else pick it up?
I have no idea. I have no idea on that one.
Well, that's got to be bad for Little Caesar business.
I don't think Little Caesars is hurting. Gotta love those $5 hot and readies,
Well, they're $5.55 now.
Oh, you gotta throw in the tax, so...
Still $5 your way.
Yep. The San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Michael Crabtree has had surgery to repair a torn right Achilles tendon. Crabtree was operated on Wednesday, one day after suffering the injury during an organized team activity. San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Michael Crabtree has had surgery to repair the torn Achilles tendon. Crabtree was... why is that on there multiple times? I don't know. Anyways, they said that there is a good chance that he will be able to... He's not going to... They were saying that most times when you have the surgery, you're done for the entire year. But there are guys currently who are coming back quicker than that. So he still might be able to play this year in the NFL. And speaking of the NBA draft, the order has been drafted, or the lottery draft has gone on, and I have the top 10 teams. The number 1 pick goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 2, Orlando Magic. Number 3, Washington Wizards. Number 4 is the Charlotte Bobcats, which I believe I just reported on that they're going to go to the Charlotte Hornets, I believe.
Yes, they're going. You're right. You did report that. You reported that on the weekend.
Number 5 is the Phoenix Suns. Number 6 is the New Orleans Pelicans, I believe their name is. The number 7 spot goes to the Sacramento Kings. What?
Have they changed their name to the Pelicans already?
I think they're the Pelicans. I'll have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Number 8 goes to the Detroit Pistons. Number 9 is the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the number 10 spot goes to the Trailblazers.
When does all this action start?
I think in June I saw.
In June.
Yep.
Okay. So, at this point, we can start the, let's see, thinking here. June, yeah, we'd probably still be on that day then. So we can start the Trey Burke watch. There's a lot of people interested in where Trey Burke's going to go.
Yep.
And what is the prediction at the moment, Rose?
They are predicting him at number 2 right now. Let me look this up real quick here. From the guy from Kentucky, Nerlens Noel, is expected to go number 1.
There you go. I was just going to ask you. That was going to be my next question. Wow, you read my mind.
They were psychic. Right now, they kind of have everybody switching every other day and why they believe it. It's the same way with the NFL draft. I saw the other day that they had Trey Burke going number 2, but now they have him going number 5.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so nobody really knows at this point. It's all guessing at this point.
It's the same way with the the NFL draft. One second they say, oh.
Yeah. Still got plenty of time to figure it out, but we'll keep our eyes open on this whole issue.
Yes.
See who goes where.
In the NHL playoffs, we have Pittsburgh versus Ottawa. Pittsburgh leads that series 3-1. Boston versus the New York Rangers. Boston leads that series 3-0. LA Kings versus the San Jose Sharks. That series is tied 2 games apiece. And, of course, the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings lead that series 2-1. So, we're down to 8 teams in that. And I believe one of the games is underway here. Maybe 2 of them, actually, now that I think about it. Yes, we have the Bruins at the end of the second period. The Bruins lead 2-1. So if the Bruins win this game, that series is done and the Bruins move on. The Red Wings are underway as well. It's the first period with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left, and that is 0-0. And the Sharks also play tonight, but that doesn't start till 10:30.
Do we know, I don't have it on at the moment. I was checking out a little TNA wrestling. But what channel is the Wings playing on tonight?
That I do not know.
Not on Fox, I don't think.
I think I saw it was supposed to be NBC.
Okay, yeah, because Fox has got the, Tigers game. What's the current score on that?
1 second.
On this rather blustery, cold day again here in Michigan.
There. Just put the Red Wing. Yes, it is. It is on NBC and the Sports
NBC
one.
Sports.
Yes.
Clicking it now.
The Red Wings, top of the second, are leading the Minnesota Twins 2-1.
I mean the Tigers.
Yes, them too.
Because I got the Wings on, I'm like, top of the second. Wait a minute, no, they're in the first period at 0-0.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Tigers are up. But anyways, do you have anything, Tim?
Let's see. I did have something. Let me see. What did I have here? Where did I put that? Oh, so apparently not too long ago, Michael Jordan did an evaluation of LeBron James, and LeBron James wasn't real happy about this evaluation. So last night, after LeBron steals a win last night, one of his comments was back to Jordan, saying that maybe Jordan needs to come back and reevaluate him. So, way to disrespect your elders there.
Yeah.
LeBron.
You did a layup, LeBron James. Congratulations on the layup. Which, mind everybody, I've watched the footage, and the Pacers really didn't put up much of a fight on that layup. So
it was, any way you look at it, yeah, they got the win, but I mean the Pacers let their guard down on that one, so I don't see it as anything spectacular. I see it as a good move on his part.
Yep.
And a flub up on on Indiana's part. So.
It happens.
What it is, and I just, people, I'm not gonna ramble on about this because it's, I'm very biased when it comes to these guys. People know how I feel about Indiana. People know how I feel about LeBron James. The Indiana team is, this is Larry Bird's final team put together here. So before he left, he made sure this team was in place. So that's why I'm kind of standing strong behind the Pacers right now.
Yep. I would like to see the Pacers knock out the Heat.
If nothing more, they're going to give them quite a fight. I mean, this series so far, just from game one, is going to be a very good series to watch, I think.
I agree.
The Pacers are not going to go down easy.
No, they are not. It's going to be a good, hard-fought defense. So I guess it's time to get to some trivia. You just want to know the answers, don't you, Tim?
Well, I know the answer to one.
Okay, we'll go back through here. Okay, come up here. Let's see. First question: who was the number 1 draft pick in 1992? A. Joe Smith, B. Tim Duncan, C. Michael Jordan, or D. Shaquille O'Neal?
I really had no clue on this one, so I'm just going to say Shaquille O'Neal.
Ding!
Am I correct on that?
You are correct on that one. That was Shaquille O'Neal.
That was truly a guess, folks.
Well played. True or false? The Bolton Sexton.
Okay, this is false. And I can tell you this, I'll just interrupt this one. It's false. He was actually wanted by the Indiana Pacers, but they were not willing to wait for him to finish school. So that's when he told them he was going to finish school, and if they still wanted him, he'd be available to them. And they said, no, we don't feel like waiting for you. So Indiana screw up. They should have waited for him.
Well, there you go.
That's the reason why he didn't mind going to Indiana to be a coach and manager and everything else, because, I mean, he's from French Lick, Indiana, so.
Yeah. Which team won the first NBA draft lottery? Pistons, Knicks, Lakers, or Bucks?
Can you real quickly tell me how long the lottery's been around for?
Not quite sure. I don't know the answer to that question. My guess is 1966.
Okay, well, we'll look that history up later. I'm going to say the Bucks, even though it's wrong, I'm sure.
It was the Knicks.
Knicks, really?
Yep.
Okay.
And our last
So that
question.
Was, C?
B.
B. Okay.
Since 1966, which of these teams has had the most number 1 overall draft picks? A. Clippers, B. Rockets, C. Magic, or D. Bulls?
Run those down for me one more time, please.
Clippers, Rockets, Magic, or Bulls?
Clippers, Rockets, Magic, or Bulls. How about the Bulls?
Is that your answer?
That is my answer.
The Rockets.
Okay.
But you did very well, Tim. You did 2 out of 4, so that's 50%.
What's the number on that? Number 4 or letter?
Rockets is B.
C. Well, I took a gamble with the Bulls because even when they had Jordan, when they first started off their first beginning years with Jordan, they weren't good in the beginning.
Yep.
That's why that was my guess.
Well, it's a good guess. Watching this Red Wings game, it is a very physical hockey game.
Already, isn't it?
Oh man, they are just pushing and shoving and a lot of extracurricular activity on this one here, so it's a good game.
And we got the home ice advantage tonight. So
This
that's
is
got
true.
The home crowd advantage.
But, well, that's all I got, Tim.
And that's all I have as well. Well, everybody have a great weekend, and enjoy your extra special day off for those who are in school.
Oh, yeah.
And we will be back with a recap show sometime within that. We might even shoot it Monday. You never know, because we don't have to be available.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy, everyone. I am the coach.
I'm Jamie.
And if you're not down with that,
We got 2 words for you.
Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Break it down. Degeneration. Degeneration. You think you can tell me